The auto industry taking a hit during the coronavirus crisis.
That's for sure. We have our auto expert, Nik Miles, joining us live here this morning with, unfortunately, just how bad car sales have gotten both nationally and then also, Nick, here in Milwaukee.
Yeah, absolutely. Colin, Kim, good morning. Thank you for having me today. It's not as bad in Milwaukee as it is in some other cities. Pittsburgh suffering up to 90% fall in auto sales. But when it comes to Milwaukee, the numbers for March, 37%, and the number for April, 34.5%. So overall, only down 36%, which is half of some cities like Pittsburgh. Nationally, the numbers are around 50%. If you go week to week, it's starting to look a little better. When we look at last week in Milwaukee, it was down 32%. So people are venturing out to buy cars again.
Nick, that's interesting. What styles, what cars are popular still here in Milwaukee?
Interestingly enough, right along the national average, the best-selling truck in America, the best-selling vehicle in America, period, is the F-150, and that's also the best-selling vehicle in Milwaukee. Going down the list, it's all trucks and SUVs in the top 5, including the Chevy Equinox, the Silverado 1500, and the CR-V, as well as the RAV4. But interesting, that is the Hyundai Tucson, which is the only car in America which is now seeing an increase in sales. Hyundai actually saying that they are up 7%, but most Americans still attracted to those trucks and SUVs.
Nick, I have to laugh a little bit because we get the email updates on your stories, and one of them had the subject line, "Minivans are cool again," which A, duh, obviously, but B, when were they never not cool, sir?
Well, Carl, I have to break it to you. It's sad news. They've not been cool for a long time. I thought about you when I wrote that headline. Yeah, minivans are actually cool again, and some people are getting into them because they're so easy to use and take their friends out, take their family out, and also vacation with.
There you go. I think my wife agrees with you.
Yeah, it's like, yes, we're doing it.
We'll get back to the important work at hand here. Here's a question. So many people have their car just sitting in the driveway or in the garage. They're not going to work, not commuting anymore. Are there some ways that they can get some kickback on insurance during that time?
Yeah, look, we talked to a Mercury Insurance yesterday as we made our rounds talking to people, and Mercury Insurance actually said that during March and April, they are giving back 15% of those people's premiums. That's around $65 million. So if you haven't heard from your insurance company, you should call them and see if there's some money coming your way for those premiums that you've paid. May not be much, but every little bit at this time helps. At the same time, you could also check in with your car company. For instance, Kia are extending some of their warranties out to June 30th. So you can make sure that your warranty is done. If your warranty was going to expire in the next week or so, or a couple of weeks, then they're going to extend it to June 30th. Other companies like VW considering doing the same.
Oh, nice. So, Nick, here in Wisconsin, the DMV this week said that kids who've done behind the wheel don't have to take the driver's test. They're exempting them for that. Have you heard of that happening other places?
Yeah, I mean, it's a general thing that each state is trying to work around the United States to make it much easier for life to go on as normal. There's 37% less traffic on the road, so if you need to teach somebody to drive, again, Mercury Insurance telling us that their kids program is recommended to take the adults and the kids, take them out into those big empty shopping mall parking lots now and do that education. I have a 23-year-old adopted son, and he is learning to drive stick, which I will tell you is making even a car professional like me sweat a little bit.
I think I just got some weird flashbacks remembering trying to learn from my dad growing up. Yikes.
Oh, my gosh. Well, I'd like to see video of that. Nik Miles, thank you so much. Stay well.